Um, all right. Good morning, everyone. I appreciate it. Today, you're here with Eric Hatch, All In with Eric. And today we're going to be chatting a lot about video and the importance of video, about communicating with your clients and just just communicating and how are the best ways to communicate with people. I was at a listing presentation the other day, and the first thing he says, he said, "Yeah, I really enjoyed that video. Did you have some kind of were you in a business or career beforehand in some kind of TV or movies or something like that?" Well, okay, well, that's appreciate that, but no. But he just said that it was so smooth on my video. But when you do it enough and enough and enough, it just becomes a little bit natural. And so we're really stepping it up. I am anyway. The last month and a half of just doing some more videos, and I'll share kind of some of those fun ideas that Jessica and I are doing here. So I will share my screen. And you guys could probably, I want to show a couple things here, and I give this kudos to my Jessica for marketing and some things here on that as well. But let me go to down here, slideshow, presenter view. All right. Nope, I don't want that one. I want. All right. Anyway, so we've got that. I don't have the wrong date on there. Shifting market requires more communication. So I wanted to start with that. How many feel that the market is shifting and that everyone's concentrating on graduation parties and you're not getting calls, as many calls as you were about a month and a half ago on your listings? Is that kind of happening?
Yep.
Got some nods and some yeses. So it's interesting of now you've got to be the influencer of knowledge and to tell your sellers, because all they're getting right now is negative news that the market's crashing, and things are just going to be, it's just awful. And so you need to let them know, and you guys are welcome to watch one of my latest market updates of just the reason why that we feel that the market is not, it will not crash like it's going to crash. There's not going to be all these foreclosures that we had before. So, but it requires a little bit more communication. So I want to share this with you guys too, is that this was at the global conference that Jessica was able to connect and put this. Have you guys heard of Linktree? All right, so I need you guys to go to Linktree and set up an account, and then you can connect a bunch of things in all of your social media handles here. But what it is that you see right here on Instagram, you see the Linktree that you want. You actually, people will click on this to be able to expand and be able to put. So I have my virtual magazine here. I've got rate my agent reviews, so you can actually connect a lot of different tags, and then Jessica, if you're on here and if you want to say anything extra, you're super welcome. Oh, I'm just admitting her back in. She must be jumping devices. Where that just disappeared too. All right, so I want you guys to do that. So Linktree, that is just an opportunity for people to find you and to be able to explore from different channels and allow people to see you. Because what we're doing now is I'm doing a lot of short videos and long videos and small little teasers that you can do on Instagram. And hey, for follow more, jump over here, jump in a link to my YouTube, come over here and watch the rest of my 10 things that will generate whatever that you want to do on some stuff. So go set that up. It's pretty easy. I'm pretty sure Jessica, I don't know, maybe spend an hour, maybe two, because you depends on what links and stuff you want, because this isn't all of them. It continues going down the page there, and that's right here that you can see that if you hit this little button right here, then it just takes you to all of these. You can get your TikTok channel if you guys are TikTok famous, Instagram, YouTube, so they can just jam and find you, which is kind of nice and fun.
And it's free. So you don't have to pay for it, and you can update the links or change the order at any time. So if there's something you want to feature at the top, you can easily just move it around and you don't have to pay anything.
So like it's my birthday or something. So you see that one first.
Yeah.
An invite to a birthday party. Yes, that would be exciting. So yes, thank you, Jessica, on that. So that is that one. Something that Jessica has been working hard on, which I love, is that now what happens, guys, is that it really happened twice this week. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe 2 days ago. I thought, oh, I need to send out some information to one of my listings. And about 6:45, they text and said, hey, what's our next steps? And so I don't like when a seller or a buyer reaches out to me and asks, can I get a market update? Can you tell me what's happening? So I always like, when you feel like boom, I need to reach out to them, just do it. So we've set it up to where we've got these Wednesday market, midweek market updates. This is wonderful stuff that Jessica's put together here that basically comes in. If you can see behind here, you can see that now they're getting, how many people came over on Facebook, what the reach was, what the Instagram. You need to do these updates so they can see what you guys are doing. And I really enjoy going to like a C21. I know we got some people from Coldwell Banker here too, but I'm sure you've got some similar tools, but you've got Golden Ruler that you can use. You've got items that you can utilize for just some tools that you can actually push, because they do some videos, they do some different things that you can go in and actually then send them. They give you a web page. I know that if you set up their web page for their house, then just send it to them. Yeah, maybe our company does it for free or part of our I guess percentage, but then just put that out there and say, guys, here's your new website that just came up. Guys, here's your new Golden Ruler that we just set up. Here's your new Instagram post that we just did. So they can see some things that are actually happening versus you waiting and then all of a sudden they reach out to you. Because I will tell you guys that now that we're shifting a little bit and your houses are going to sit on in Placer County, it went from 16 days on average, on market average, and now it went to 28. So it's, until they get an offer on, so that's a big difference and a big increase. So they're going to be starting to ask more questions and on that. So I know a couple of people came in just a few minutes ago. So just as a real quick reminder, go get yourself a Linktree account and we can chat about that at the end if you guys missed that. All right. So this is something really important that we've been doing. This is one I did yesterday. And I like the link view or the, now there's a view towards the very bottom in Metro List that you actually can go, because then basically what this one does right here is it doesn't really show the other agents' information. So, that's kind of important that, in my opinion, is that I want to be respectful for them. And plus, I don't want, I want only to show the client information that they need to see and not all the confidential remarks or anything of that nature. I used to take these and stick this back into my cloud CMA and do a whole nother CMA, but it just takes a lot longer. So now I just jump on, check, and what I do, this is what I do for the bi-monthly reports. If I take a listing, which I did like right before the end of May, and so what are we like? It was like 2 weeks. It was about 14 days. So I went back in, and this one I believe is the Colfax area, and I went back in and actually shared what properties that have went pending in the last 14 days and what houses that closed in the last 14 days. Where are we at with this and where are we at with this? Now, the scary thing on this one on Colfax is that we haven't had a home over $600,000 that went, besides one that was pending bring back up, only one house in like, I think 3 or 4 weeks that went pending in that price point, in that range on an acre of land or larger. So that kind of discussed that. So we did a $25,000 price adjustment yesterday from just this video by discussing, guys, this is where we're at. What do you want to do? Because we need to make an adjustment. Do we want to be the next house that goes pending? If I've got 8 or 9 houses that are in that same price point and we only had one that went pending in the last 30 days, that means we're going to take 12, 13, 14 more months to be who's going to be the next the house to come off the market. So just being aggressive on that. So yesterday we did 3 price adjustments just by these 3 videos that we were able to put together for clients and show them this is what's going on. Because if I go on here and Jessica is my client or Jane is my client, and I see that, yeah, we sold 6 other houses that were in that same price point, and they all went pending, that means we lost potentially 6 potential buyers. And so now why did they not like our house, and then why did they buy those? But now I can show that to the seller that, hey, it's not Eric's fault. It's not, it's not, whatever it might be, but now they're looking at the statistics and stats that no other house went pending. So now it's like, okay, at least we feel good that we didn't lose a bunch of buyers, because there just weren't any out there that actually purchased a home. So these monthly or bi-monthly reports, guys, are crucial. They're going to get more crucial as you go through, because you just don't want a seller to get to the end of your listing period and just say, okay, I'm out, because the lack of communication. I've taken so many listings in my career, and I'll go, hey, why did you actually fire your agent? And they'll say, because I never heard from them. They never reached out to me. And guys, it gets like, you have to step up and have a conversation with them. They've hired you as a professional. So don't just ignore them and go, I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to tell them. I don't know what to do. I don't have anything to, so just, just communicate and show data. And, and again, this is a video. We're talking about video. And this is just me putting, no one's really watching my face up here. They're kind of, I'm going in here, clicking on these things. They're watching this, but at least it's in person or personal video that they can actually see. Now, when I get done by the presentation, I give my little recommendation. Yeah, they're probably watching my face, but it's okay. Guys, we can't change what we look like. We are who we are. And they hired you based on what we look like too. So it's like, they know who you look like. So it's what it is. So bi-monthly reports are going to be more crucial, and it's just fun to information. All right, so I want to mute this person, see if that is that one. All right, I'm going to mute a couple people, guys, that I think a couple people just came in and maybe didn't know they weren't muted. All right, so I've shared this with you guys before. Some of you guys might be newer. I totally go into my offers and my disclosure videos. I totally go on to, you can do these on Zoom. You can do these on Loom. You can do this on BombBomb. I record the screen. Occasionally, I may not be up here. You can actually do this without the video feature if you wish, but I put the video in here and I scroll through and I just go through paragraph by paragraph. And I think I shared this a couple of weeks ago, just because it's critical and crucial for you guys to do that. And especially the people that you are never going to meet. I'm going to be listing another house here the next week, and which I believe Jessica, I think we already pre-opened that or getting close to pre-opening that. So what it is that I will never meet these people. I'll never meet them. There's a tenant in the house, and so we will be just going and doing everything by video and discussing that through video. So that's a critical one that I really like there, guys. That one too. We are going, oops, I don't want to show you my disclosure. Good morning. So I'm not going to share my disclosure. All right. So this is one that Jessica and I shot yesterday. So, and this was something that we thought that we need to kind of ask for business, right? We need to ask for people to follow and subscribe. So, don't be afraid to say we need to increase our social media channels. And so what type of things can we do? So I just shot a really quick video. Jessica made me shoot it, I don't know, 4 times, I think. But we finally got it right. This morning, Shannon was out in her nightgown out in the driveway shooting a video with me. It was kind of funny. Shannon, my wife just loves it. She just like, oh, every time where we go places, went to lunch the other day, it's another video, because you guys, yeah, there's, you just want to anyway, that's just who I am. So it's kind of fun putting the content together. Follow, please subscribe. So here's just a video just saying, hey, good. I just did a little video this morning just saying, guys, to all the 2022 graduates. Actually, I want to share this with you. I don't think I'll have time to pull it up, but maybe Jessica can share. But on Snapchat, we were able to go into Snapchat and do a little diagram around the high school, and you just black it out and say, this is whoever searches in this geographical area for a 2-day, I believe Jessica did, for a 2-day or the weekend period of time. But anybody opens up their Snapchat during that time, during that, then they'll actually, in an ad that pops up and shows up that I will be on there just congratulating the graduates and stuff. So kind of these fun technology stuff that you can do. But this morning I drove up in my golf cart in the driveway and just said, hey, I look forward to seeing you guys tonight, because I take people up and down the steep hill to put them in their seats to help those who might be in, who can't walk and need a little bit of assistance. So something I've been doing for a long time. Again, you guys, everybody knows you've taken a bad photo. I'm not going to let Jessica Fitzu look at my photo, and then we're out. All right. So it's an ugly photo. I took it on purpose to be ugly because sometimes things aren't as pretty. I did reshoot about 2 or 3 times this morning. Sometimes it's natural, but there are certain things that you want. We're trying to brand and have a brand. So welcome to the Sierra foothills. Welcome to, kind of have some similar things as you go in. But 70% of marketers report that video converts higher than any other medium, which is so true. 200 to 300% the click rates. Guys, it's your fun. A video, you're fun, like on Instagram, you can see these, this, got 293 people on the new crumble cookies, which we actually got 7 cookies in here. So those Jessicas that love cookies, you guys are welcome to come get crumble cookies that are sitting there. One in it, and Rose, oh, Madison said, no, you can't touch your cookies. But yeah, but we went there like at 10 to 5 to 10, and they gave me 6 or 7 free cookies because they were already closing. So I have them. But, just do fun little activities like this. And you can actually put, a face, or you can put, this was a really fun one you guys can watch. It was just something I did at the Del Oro Theater about Tom Cruise, and just, doing things that I'm already out and about. So get kind of creative. There's one that Jess is going to post. I was at Maria's eating chips, and we sat down the table with all these real estate agents. I said, I'll be right back. I took a basket of chips and some salsa, sat in another table, and just recorded a message about my favorite chips and stuff, and things about, trying to just get engagement. So it was nothing I was doing any different. Didn't have to go anywhere different. Just was at the place and just did it when I was there. So, you can just do them, and they're pretty easy to do. And you can just put some music to them if you want. You can do, I was at, going to Isley Nursery, which is basically the Green Acres now, and just kind of hanging out with my wife doing some spring flowers. So while she was shopping and I was eating popcorn, I just went over and just shot a little video, just a little video, and then, Jessica put all sorts of fun little things in it and stats and stuff on it, which was great too. So again, don't try to recreate anything different. Just be you, and just kind of find things to do on the video. But I will tell you though, that if you send out a video, and I've gotten many people, and buyers and sellers, that if I send a video and say, just want to put a face to a name, thank you so very much, and they feel comfortable. They feel, and I've shared this with you guys before, if you've got Kim Williams who is going to sell their house, and they call you up because they found you online or got a referral, and they're just going to invite a complete stranger to their house, that Kim's going to come and sell their home, and you're just going to knock on their door and say hi, and this is who I am. So, they may not recognize a small little picture that they might see online. They may not even seen you online. But then if I send an email to them and say, just want to put a face to a name, it immediately makes them feel comfortable. They know you, and they already trust you a little bit, because they already see your demeanor and your facial expressions and your kindness and stuff. So it's important on that too. But 92% of mobile viewers share video with each other, which is great. So what are your guys' challenges of doing video? Is it a wardrobe, Jessica Fitzu? Not a wardrobe for you. No.
No,
So,
I love clothes.
yeah. So
A tip you gave me that I love and haven't used yet, but I'm starting, is when you re-record, don't be afraid to save the mess ups and create a cute little bloopers reel, because it makes you more of a real person, and people like that. And it's cute and cheeky, and you don't have to do something embarrassing. But when you stumble over a word, or like I filmed a video last week and I tripped, totally keeping the trip. It's all good.
Yeah, I did that too. I've totally kept that. I was in the Penn Valley Park, and all of a sudden I'm walking forward, and Shauna's recording me. I just went boom, and I almost fell on my face, and she's just busting up laughing and stuff. And so those are fun moments that you share together, that I should bring that one back and do that as a it would be kind of funny. But yeah, so thank you for sharing that. I know you were out shooting some video at the park or wherever you were at, and just took a couple blouses and shirts and just kind of went out and shot some different videos and things, which is great. So again, it's just picking up the camera and just doing it, and then just having it. I don't care. Don't feel like you have to get any professional photography equipment and lights and everything. Just pick up your camera, just start talking in your camera and just going. People like to that. I think Jessica, and we're noticing, like on our crumble cookies and the Tom Cruise kind of stuff, and those fun videos that people just kind of like to see it different. We're all out there being serious about selling houses, and here's a new home, here's something I did, but just kind of being you. So the challenges of video, and this is basically what the challenges are, is basically having a habit, of doing it. And that's where I've actually, in the last maybe 45 days, have really just stepped up and said, guys, I'm shooting a video. I'm going to hit that, there, and I'm just going to be wherever I'm at. I'm just going to start creating content for that. And then confidence, time, quality, scripts. There was a new app that I found the other day. I haven't downloaded it yet, but it actually puts your teleprompter words actually reading right over your camera. So if I'm sitting there, recording something, then I can actually read right there as I'm actually looking at my camera. Because sometimes I put pieces of paper up, down, or in the sideways, and so your eyes are maybe not quite looking right at the camera. So that is it. You've got effective effective, technical. Again, guys, I bought this huge software in the very beginning. Took me about an hour and a half to do every video. I thought I was going to be this, well, all this graphics and all this kind of stuff. And then I realized that, it just pick up the camera and just record it. Just talk to your clients, talk to your buyers, your sellers, and just be you is what it is. I thought this was funny that 44% of cell phone users sleep with their phones, and over 50% of your web users search on their mobile devices today, and 80% of mobile time is spent in apps. So you just need to be present and be there. So when they kind of find you. So here's some fun things that we've just created. Again, you can see most of them are all branded, have similar pictures, similar colors and stuff. So let's see if you guys can hear this. And so on this particular one, I did a little bit more drone footage on this. I'm probably in and out of a house in about an hour and 10 minutes. And that would be with Matterport drone pictures. I'll take a couple most of the time I'll take a couple ins and outs of a house on the drone. Just like zooming in and zooming out, just a few minutes, maybe less than 7-8 minutes up in the air. And then the rest, I just kind of like record, and I'll just hold my phone and I'll just kind of like stand in the living room. I don't move around. I just kind of pivot my body and do a living room shot, pivot my body, do an outdoor shot, pivot my body, do a front shot. So you don't have to have drones if you don't want to, because we have some other videos that we don't have drones. And in some videos, we just have our slideshows of just pictures that kind of move in and out. So, it's not something that is super rocket science, but then when I send this to them, they absolutely love this. And I wish I had 10 more of these homes. We got multiple offers, just closed it a couple days ago for 800,000 because of the water. People just absolutely loved it. So these are just simple like home tours that you can actually put together, put a little music to it, and just send that over to your client and say, hey guys, this is the one that we are, blasting out, and people are actually seeing it, which is kind of fun. Whoops. Business tours, you guys are welcome to go and chat with people. At the end of tour the other day, I sat with Bill Angrove and just talked about 1031 tax exchanges and recorded it and had a small little conversation. And now we just have some content and we're posting it. So just being that influencer, that agent, that person that people are going to come across and see these people. I've actually gotten listings from the business owners that we've actually gone out and actually met and actually interviewed as well, and kind of shared about what their business is. And they're, first when you do that, they kind of go, now what do you want from me? And so it's like, no, I just want to do a free video and just come out and actually chat with you on that. So actually that's going to play that one. I don't want to play it. Okay, forward. All right. Informational videos. You can see this one here. I just went out and says, is your house rotting? And just showed dry rot all over the house, which was crazy, just all over the front. Because sometimes people, sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. People don't understand what dry rot kind of looks like. And so I just wanted to share, because a lot of times, guys, when buyers are walking around the house, they're just going around looking at things and being all excited about the home, but they're not looking a little bit deeper. So that little video right there was just sharing, hey guys, this is what you should look for in a walkthrough. This really embarrassed my wife a little bit on this one.
Hello, Eric Hatcher with Century 21 Cornerstone, coming from beautiful Sierra foothills. Hey, I wanted to share with you 10 things to get your house ready for sale. Here we go. The entry of your home is so critical and crucial. It's what they actually see when they.
So I just went, this is my front of my house. Then I went and I showed the picture windows of all the windows, or the picture walls, and said, take those down. Then I went and actually showed that our air filter was a little bit dirty. So then she's following me cleaning all these things, which was hilarious. Then I went to the bathrooms. I did a little thing about, the lights, because, I went into a couple of houses the other day and half the light bulbs weren't working. It's just the presentation isn't great. So this took, maybe 20 minutes just to run through closets, getting your clutter, painting your trim underneath the sink, where it's kind of like sometimes it's just dirty and you just toss things, and just things, for letting them know that they have to move that for the pest inspection and the home inspection, so they can actually test the water, doing things around the around the garage and moving stuff so they can have accessibility to that. And then I went through about putting together, if you can see the one I'm sliding through that picture, but just some fun things that they could do, but it didn't take that long. It just kind of showing some things. So kind of think about what your buyers and sellers are wanting. What do you think that they're after right now? And so then you can actually just create videos and content on those particular things that you feel that they want.
Hello, Eric Hatcher. Hey, welcome back to what to look for when touring a home today.
All right, I can't click that button. I got to hit this button. So there's market updates. Again, I think I've told you guys I get my market updates through Keeping Current Matters and just kind of copying some of their stuff that they provide us to be able to do for those. Let's see, area tours. So these are actually some of our very favorite ones that are doing really well. Guys, I just was up, I had like 30 extra minutes up in Nevada City. I might have shared this before. It was Grass Valley, and I just drove my car, held my phone up, and just drove down the street on a Saturday morning and said, here's basically downtown Grass Valley today, and this is where this is. We just went and saw this show here. This is this beautiful restaurant over here. And it's like blowing up that a bunch of people are commenting and talking and watching it. So those little area tours and stuff are kind of fun. Forest Hill, we did one there. That was a fun one on some drones on that bridge. Recording, have you guys ever recorded your clients? Just do a little video recording. I actually sent out an email yesterday asking one of my late gals that just moved across the country to jump on to a Zoom call, and we're going to record it, or a Google Hangout or whatever, record the thing and then just post that, and just sharing, how her experience was of moving across the country. So then you can actually relate to other people thinking, how do I move to Tennessee? How do I move across country? And so then she'll share. So we're going to get on there. I'll ask her some questions. We'll just have a little video, and then we're going to, utilize that content. And this was a fun one too. So I actually that was my buyer, and I did drone footage for that buyer on their house that wasn't even my listing, and just put together this little video for them about their home and their property and stuff, which was really nice. I don't know if you guys have seen my Cooking with Your Agent, but basically, this is in my house. We talk about, again, it's just stuff that you can just do, and I'm not really doing anything different. If I'm going to cook dinner that night, I just cook dinner, and we just record it, stick the camera up on a tripod and just record it. You can cut, you can, or just go straight through. A lot of times you have to cut, guys, because you're obviously cooking that bacon right there. So you got to cut and go through, but just some fun things that we've done there too. Service videos. So these are just things in my services that we do, like Matterport videos and different stuff, and just showing what we do and just kind of adding this into your marketing. And then I interviewed him. I mentioned that Bill Angove. Hello. And then just giving videos, because I did that one. I just did one that we donated some money to the basketball, Bear basketball, or the athletics team. And we just went over and shared, and then I was able to take a picture with the basketball team and stuff. So it's a little bit more personal than just sending a check in the mail. So this is one that we did that I borrowed my grandkids and stuff years ago. And so I showed this house. Let me see if my kids are in here somewhere, and they're sitting at the in the pool in the backyard playing. And so just my grandkids. It's not going to load, but just there we go. Coming home from work and then leaving and saying goodbye. And so just make it like your personal videos that they actually can see people actually living in that house. So that was fun. Sold that house a couple times, which is great. So let's see. And then CMA videos, guys, do your CMA videos as well. So those are just some ideas and stuff that we've done on videos and things, but I would recommend just creating videos and then just talking and communicating from them. So let's see, I got to get this back up here. Stop sharing. Guys, any questions or anything that you guys have? Or what ideas do you guys have that you guys are utilizing to communicate in a shifting market to utilize video for individual people? Thank you, Jessica, for putting the in the comments there, the Snapchat filter example right there that she put in the chat, guys, that you guys can look at that, and gave some information there. All right. Anything else that you guys have or ideas of communicating? Are you guys excited to communicate by video, or you guys just don't like communicating by video?
Hi, Eric. It's a little bit, I don't know, I'm still not comfortable communicating by video. Yeah, I don't know. I just, I like to watch your videos, and some I had in Christmas, I did recorded a video and I sent it to my SOI. But that is as far as I had gone with video, but I do see the value. I love to watch your videos, and the lenders are doing that more and more. So I just need to do it more often.
Well, I hope this encouraged you, Maria. Thank you. And I know a lot of times, guys, that Maria, you could actually just take your camera, and I've done a lot where I'm just walking, filming things around me, but not really my face. So if you feel like you just want to start with just some area tours without voiceover and just put music, you guys can start that. But just having your face and just chatting with them. But yes, I should probably go back and look at 15 years ago on my first videos and go find them, and then maybe put a clip together of what I look like and how that all went down. Because yes, I will tell you, you do feel, you get a little bit more comfortable in camera, and you get a little bit more comfortable. In the very beginning, it was like, kind of like, wow. And when I did that chips and salsa one, it was funny because we had a new agent that I kind of stopped because I didn't really like what I said, because I said the word posting and stuff didn't make sense. So then I look down, and all of a sudden another agent from that table runs over and sits down right in my table and says, okay, can I watch? And she's like 2 feet away. And that's real interesting, because you're like, okay, she's looking at me, and you just do it, and just get comfortable. But yes, if you got people watching you, then it makes it a little bit more challenging. But and just be natural, breathe, and just speak natural. Because I used to like go super fast. I used to like just stumble, but now if you stumble, just pick up and keep moving forward, because they want to see human is what they want. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome, Maria. Thank you for
I'm going to record something today and send it. Thank you.
Why don't you guys can all record something and just do it. And that's what was fun, because I know Jessica Fitzu and we would just do it. Was Sarah in the very beginning. She would just we would do video emails, just go back and forth. Jana has done one. And I think Jana and Christine have done one in a new house up there. And we will just keep it right there, Jana, what you guys were doing there in the new house. But it was funny. And so it was just something where they were just recording and having fun and recording, and just, send it back and forth to me. And then you can go. So if you guys, Maria, if you got a co-partner, co-worker, somebody in the office, a manager, just start sending videos to them. And then, be prepared to have like a 360 kind of like a feel of like, hey, what'd you think of that video? So if your manager or somebody goes, yeah, I would probably do this, or I'd probably change this, or I would do that. But just pick a partner and just record videos back and forth during the day. And so instead of texting them, I don't care if it's your mom or your family or somebody goes, do you mind if I just send some videos to you? And I'm just going to start sending them to you, so I get more comfortable on camera and feeling that way. So I know that you can actually set up, because they just set this up for me too the other day, my son-in-law, I believe, that I can now take my camera and I can go on my Apple Watch, and now my camera just pops up. So now I can actually go 3, 2, 1, here comes a picture. So I can set that up and take pictures. So with clients and things from my watch to my phone. So there's just all these wonderful things that you just that takes a lot to learn, and it's fun, but there's some good stuff. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause that